All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Space Brothers, episode 10. All right, we got ourselves some time with everybody celebrating because we made it through another round of tests here.
Good job.
That's fantastic. But yeah, there's still a little bit more to go here.
Right, we're not there yet. And this is a good time then to think about, what are our dreams? Because some of us have dreams that maybe are a little bit difficult to fulfill given certain timelines for things.
But they are the kind of things that push you forward no matter what.
Right.
They're the kind of things that basically allow you to dig deep and make sure that you're getting actual progress here. But Muta's dream, maybe he's abandoned it along his road to adulthood.
Right.
Maybe he'll need to go back and find it somewhere along the way. Pick it back up again. He probably knows what his childhood dream was with this.
Sure.
But does that line up with who he is now?
Yeah.
Or does it need to change? Or
right.
does he need to just accept that, no, that childhood dream can be enough?
You said you were going to go to Mars. Is that still what you want? And if so...
Why?
Why? Just because you said it back then?
Right.
Or what?
Is it something to do with Hibito? Is it something to do with you? We'll have to see. But yeah, you should get into that. So how about we get into this episode right now?
Oh.
It's the little things, you know?
Yeah.
It can be, yeah.
好奇心だったり憧れだったり入り口は夢見る少年少女よムッタと同じはいできたきっとそのセリカちゃんって子も着メロはスター・ウォーズだったり
That was so random, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not wrong.
She's like, it's Star Trek, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, right, exactly.
大きい荷物ね
2週間泊まり込みなんだって3次試験は
Okay.
行ってくるよシャロンおばちゃん
Okay.
育つ我が子を見送る気持ちってこんな感じなのかなって思って
本当だよシャロンおばちゃんの方がよっぽど母親
あれから20年か
Yeah. The first day.
ましてここに望遠鏡があるって聞いたんで来ました違うよお化け屋敷って噂で
黙れヒビト
ここで月見たらこんな風に見えますか
Oh.
どうぞ入ってよくこんな森の中歩いてきたわね怖くなかった
もう超
Yeah! Oh.
13、14、15 15人もいるぞなんてこった
Yeah, who are all these people?
人だと思ってたのに
僕もそう思ってた前回前々回が8人だったらしいから
おまけに泊まり込みで一体何をするんだよ
New faces.
Oh, yeah, because you would have gotten to know the other applicants really well, so...
Right. Yeah, who's this guy?
日々とのお兄ちゃんか
南波さん真壁さん
お伊藤さん
いや
Oh.
いよいよ3次試験ですねお互い頑張りましょう
あ
はい
じゃあまた後で
No, hang on, stay focused.
お忙しい中、この3次試験にお集まりいただきありがとうございます。今回はこの15名の中から数名が宇宙飛行士として選ばれます。
Whoa, from all 15, okay.
Okay.
なんだどこかで見たよな
Yeah.
それでは開会の挨拶を那須田理事長にしていただきます。
Did you find something new about yourself?
Recently.
じゃあ早速ね、三次試験始めちゃいましょう。
今から
スタート。
何をやねん
What? He just wanted to come in and say
Say that. Wow. Oh my god.
ください。
どこへ行くんだ？
なんだ、ここでやらないのか。
I'm actually really impressed that that old dude is here.
Oh no. Wait, it'll be a long trip. 2 weeks.
はい、乗ってください。
なんか遠足気分でいいね、ケンジ君。
ムックン、そうでもなさそうだよ。
Yeah. Oh shoot.
What?
What is happening? Nice 3D.
乗車していただきます。大きな荷物はトランクに、携帯電話や時計はこちらにお預けください。
I don't know, man.
行き先は極秘ってやつかな。
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It looks like a plane in a lot of the ways that it's being situated here.
Okay.
瞬間にピンときたよ。
そっか、さすがムックン。まさか JAXA の試験がここまでとは。このバスは全席カメラで監視されて。
Oh, that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought those were like
いないぜ。
Like the air
この
conditioning
バスの運
stuff.
転手はズラだズラだズラだ。
Incredible.
これで全く景色が見れない状態だ。そうか、分かったぞ。
セリカさん。
あの時からもう試験が始まってるんだ。
Well, right.
No, but the idea that that actually is, you know, everything they do from then on is being monitored.
Yeah.
How do they work well in a group? Being
Yeah, how do
taken
they
into a,
handle a confined space and
yeah.
試験場は特別な場所に設けられた極秘施設です。
Okay.
ここまでする必要があるってことはとんでもない施設だな。
He must be. I was gonna say he must not be very good at Rubik's Cube stuff. It's taking that long to solve it.
He's not doing one hand 13 seconds.
いつまで乗んねんこのバス。長すぎやろ。
俺に聞かれても、まだ1時間くらいしか経ってないよ。
おい、手島。貧乏ゆすりやめろや。振動がくんねん。
その苛立ち見られてるし聞かれてるぞ。監視カメラの向こうに。
Yeah, you're probably failed right there.
皆さん、それじゃあここら辺で交流会に行きましょう。ここに席の番号が書かれたくじ引きがあります。
Okay.
一人ずつこれを引いて出た番号の席に移動してください。
Get everyone to like mix up who they're interacting with.
余りますので、その人は10分間待ってもらいます。
Okay.
セリカさんの隣。
Seneca. No, it's gonna be his rival.
Yeah.
これだ。
What if this was all the test was? They aren't actually going anywhere. It's just they need to do this for like 4 hours or something.
Yeah.
よろしく。
Hello.
どうもよろしくです。俺のこと知ってるんですか？
そりゃあ知ってるよ。有名人だもん君。は森島茂雄40歳。長島茂雄と一文字違いだ。だから巨人ファンなんだよ。
あ、なるほど。
Okay.
の中田秀に似てるって言われたことはないが、自分ではそう思っていたよ。
なるほど。
僕の飼ってる犬はね、どことなくと。
What?
Okay.
手なずけたんだ。この前トムを連れて東京湾クルーズに行ってね。これぞまさにこれ
He really was soccer.
ああ、ほんまついてへんわ俺。なんでまたうまい。だからやめろって貧乏ゆすり。
まだペアになれただけマシだよ。あそこの彼女みたいに一人の方がついてない。
なんで私だけこんな先になっちゃったんだろう。
It's the odd one out. Yeah.
そうか、君にも娘がいるのか。2歳って言うと可愛いけど。
Right. How well can they bond? Yeah.
本当にそうですよ。福田さんも娘さんがいらっしゃるんですか？
Right, because it's the if you're on a 6-month expedition.
Sure.
23かな。こんなこと言うと年がバレちゃうかな。
54。
54なんだ。
よし。
候補者の中じゃ最高齢。
Yeah, the fact that you got this far is impressive.
か、すごいな。
髪を解いたことは？ 娘さんの髪解いたこと。
Oh.
しすぎだってやっさん。
朝読みしてドツボにはまるよりマシやろ。注意深く用心深く念には念を。それが宇宙飛行士として必要な資質ってこと試さ。
You've already kind of spoiled that, so.
まあ先から会話止まっとるやろ。あんな風に無言の状態が続いたらやな、減点の対象。
Oh.
交流会だよこれ。減点とかはないでしょ。
おいおい、ただの交流会で監視カメラが必要か？
What cameras? Yeah.
10分間喋っとけばええんやから。しりとりでもしとこか。
それでは10分経ったので、
Yeah.
通路側の人は時計回りに一つ
Right.
Cool.
Smart.
繰り返して一周したら、次の移動はこちらから指示します。
なんだ、結局みんなと話すのか。だったら最初のくじは何だったんだい？
To randomize it to start.
140分も喋り続けなあかんのか。シャレならんな。
やっさんは得意だろ。
そうか、全員と話す。
You'll never talk with or wait. Are you on a window seat? No, he's not. So he'll never be able to talk with Seneca because they'll just keep passing around.
今自分、俺の顔見て目ちっちゃって思ったやろ。
いや思ってないよ。何言ってんだよ。
ほんまか？
なんでこんな奴が残ってんだ？
でもなんでこんなやつが3時までの。
Wait, Jacob.
Oh, damn. Oh.
What if
there's plants?
There's plants, exactly. So they have a problem
Nice.
person,
Yeah,
a quiet
I like
person.
it. I like it.
フレンチにイタリアン、スペイン料理とかも。
Yeah. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's cool.
Yeah.
さすがに2時間半話し続けるのは辛いね。
まあなあ、でも、セリカさんとのとろける10分間はまるで。
Yeah, so they probably did the rotation and then they swapped and then.
好きですか？
Sure.
スペースカーボーイとか、アルマゲドンとか。
Hey!
トメロもスター・ウォーズにしてるくらいなんです。
She was right.
So which one though? Force theme, Imperial March.
Yeah.
それではこれからアンケート用紙を配りますので、各自記入してください。
Oh.
目はこの15名の名簿で写真と名前が書いてあります。もう1枚には1から15までの記入欄があります。
Whoa.
もうお分かりでしょう。
Rank them.
自分も含め、
Yeah.
宇宙飛行士に向いていると感じた人の優先順位をつけてください。
Oh, jeez.
Fun.
だか。
マジかよ。
Then maybe there are no plants actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you wouldn't need them necessarily if.
Right.
お腹すいた。
Uh,
もう限界かも。
how many people put themselves as number one? You know.
Right.
します。
来た。
Ah, bento boxes and green tea.
ごちそうさまでした。まあ、大盛りってほどじゃなかったけど。
Box meals tend to be like that.
今のうちにお休みしておくことをお勧めします。では。
Dang.
Okay.
They're going quite a distance.
Yeah.
一体何時間ぐらい経ったのだろうか。
Yeah, half a day.
目が覚めた時、バスは止まっていた。
That's the end of the episode, yeah.
Okay.
Fun! Yeah, dropping them cold turkey into a strange environment with only half the people there being ones that you recognize. Okay, we got ourselves a kind of a blind test here.
Yep,
where
I
they
like
get
it.
dropped into a metal bus with cameras and potentially even microphones or something.
Oh, yeah.
Or what have you. And they're getting taken to a secret facility of some kind. I love the premise for this here because you get kind of some true colors from some of these people that might be able to sneak through on just enough acumen in specific areas that they don't necessarily show their personalities in a way that's maybe, you know, unhelpful. Or it's another way to have Muta basically be tested in a way that the other people might agree would be, you know, before we like shoo him up to the top, it's like, hey, well, if his personality is a problem, this test will actually bring it out rather
That's
nicely.
a great point. And also, it's like nobody would be able to cry nepotism after this point other than
definitely.
just the fact that maybe he got here, right? But like this is all like assuming that these results are used, right?
Yes. I think they're definitely going to be used for the judging process.
Yes.
But I don't think they're going to be used in the strictest sense of that.
Right. Like they could see like, oh, because
who do you not like?
Yeah, but then also,
You know?
are they answering honestly, or are they
Targeting
answering
people.
strategically? Of
Yes.
I think this person is actually the most likely to win, and so I'm going to put them low on my list so that way they potentially don't get it,
Right.
and that'll boost my chances.
Right, because you can clearly tell as judges at this point who is the most qualified, but based on their conversations, you can see if certain people had bad conversations with them and then they ranked them, poorly off of just a first impression versus being like, oh, I'm not going to rank you at the top, but I'll rank you at like 7 or 8,
Yeah, like theoretically, the dude that was with the annoying guy, they could be like, oh, that's actually, it's not something that will decide things, flat out, but he was able to be with somebody that was very frustrating that
Right.
maybe no one else wanted to kind of interact with, and he actually put up with it okay. Maybe it was a bit of a pushover, but okay, that's something.
Sure,
Whereas,
sure.
The annoying guy, yeah, he'll cause trouble,
Yeah, so we maybe ignore his rankings. in
Right,
general.
right, exactly.
Yeah, I do like also that they would have prior knowledge of certain people. So the people that they would rank that they knew before this trip would
Sure.
be naturally higher or more accurate. So
Right.
the idea that if they ranked a stranger higher,
That's a good
that
point.
gives a lot of weight because then you go, oh, something in that interaction.
Yeah, in that 10-minute interaction, they're like, oh, this person would make a great astronaut.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which that's got to mean something a little bit more as well.
Right, like Muta ranking Serika number 1, maybe.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Clearly.
yeah, gotcha.
We can tell he likes Serika. It's
Yeah,
not-
right, exactly. Which also could theoretically be a reason to have maybe them not both be astronauts, because then it's if there's any kind of falling out or whatever, if that
see.
complicates things, that
Yeah.
can cause trouble.
Possibly. But yeah, this is a very fun exam setup here. I loved that we got to have kind of just the small talk be the main focus of the episode, other than the actual premise for this exam.
Right.
But the kind of emotional beats of this episode were primarily in Muta kind of coming off of the thoughts of, what is my dream? What's my why?
Right.
And the idea that Aunt Sharon is like, don't worry about it. It's
Yeah.
okay. You'll figure that out while you're like in the middle
Right.
of being an astronaut.
And
stuff.
if it turns out that, hey, it's just that Serika was into Star Wars, right? We know that she has an actual why that's beyond that, but
Yeah.
if that's what it is, if it's just you really loved Star Trek as a kid and you want to boldly go where no man has gone before, that works. If that works for
it's
you,
a
it works.
stereotype, but I liked that was brought up in the way that it was very nonchalant and not super serious. But I liked also in the idea that no, actually, given the year that they are alive right now, their time growing up, they grew up in the culture of these specific things being very big,
Right.
And the people that they probably have coming through as astronauts have certain archetypes or specific
Sure.
data that trends in certain directions. And it's the let me guess, you liked sci-fi as a kid. How'd you know? It's
Yeah,
like
right.
98% of the people that come in as astronauts loved sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, pun intended,
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay, so which was it? Star Trek or Star Wars?
Babylon 5.
Yeah. Yes. Firefly. You're out. Get out of here. Nah, you're not going to submit to our rule. You're going to be a brown jacket or whatever they're called.
Brown coat, yeah.
Brown coat, yeah.
Oh, man. But this is fun. I like the way
Yeah.
that we have that bit of mystery for okay, what exactly is the test? But we kind of know, but we also don't entirely.
Right.
And while this is the beginning of the test,
And not the end.
it's not the end. There's more after this.
Right.
Cool.
And there's exams within the test overall. The idea
Yeah.
that there's little things that they're definitely bringing up is like, hey, this is an exam or this is a thing
Mm-hmm.
here. Because they could be right in that this part here, you're not being judged that highly on. This is kind of the thing where we're looking for bonus points. We're looking for little things that are going to pop up that go, oh, you
Right.
definitely get bonus negative points. And
Yeah,
you
when
get
we-
bonus positive points for
When
this
we
year.
look at who passes the actual, you will fail if you don't do this kind of stuff.
Right, right.
Then we look at the, all right, we're only picking 3 or 4. Let's find a good group. You
Right.
know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of stuff that this probably has weight in, because then you could end up in a situation where you have just a lot of bad personalities, or just a lot of people that are all just generally amiable, and you don't really learn too much from a situation like this. I would say that most people that would come through here would probably be generally amiable, even if they have like not so great personality, because they're, you know, hyper aware of like, I need to be performing.
Right, we need to be professional. This is,
exactly.
We were told the test starts now.
Yeah. In the same way that like Kenji, for instance, you know, he is, I would say, a generally good boy, but he is also in full-on performance mode because he's a smart kind of politician kind of guy.
Right, he knows how to perform.
He knows how to do the charisma thing. He knows how to just generally be liked and stuff. And that's something that doesn't necessarily tell you too much about him in a way that would be actually like a stressful situation.
Well, at the same time, him being comfortable enough with knowing, okay, there are cameras here, this is part of the test, to still be like, yes, I was right. He is 54, you know? Like, hell yeah. Right? Like that, and that is something that I just find kind of funny for, you know, with the tight haircut and all that stuff, for him to still do that.
He's literally got the Clark Kent like thing.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It's so funny.
I'm also surprised that there's an old dude that old that made it this far in the tests, because there were some very physical aspects.
That's
of
why I
the
thought
testing.
there might be a plant potentially or two. Is that some of them are not actually applicants, and then maybe some are just actors and they're there to, you know, portray a specific character. But even if that's the case, there's still a lot of good drama you can get out of them, applicants or not. So it's very fun regardless. Very, very cool way to get us guessing, though, as viewers, to being like, oh, so which thing are we going to hyper-scrutinize and try and like figure out ourselves as well. So it just makes a fun viewing experience as well.
Exactly.
To try and piece things together.
So do you think the fact that the exam is 2 weeks, right? Yeah, they have to get to the facility, all that stuff. But do you think they're going to be using it at all to simulate the how well do you perform when you're in an enclosed space for, you know, like a long time?
Yeah, I think that they're trying to naturally find the anti-synergies.
Okay.
The people that were basically like, okay, you guys can't be in a group together.
Yeah, or like, in
even
theory,
if we like both of you, we can only have one.
Sure.
You know, or, oh, you two are automatic failures just from the standpoint of like, oh, clearly you just generally don't work that well with people, or you seem to be fidgeting in a way that's like you're nervous or what have you, so you're not like staying focused mentally and
right
stuff.
Like because this is where I would think like things like if somebody's claustrophobic or like you know, like any of those sorts of things where it's just like, oh, you can do the astronaut thing great from the physicality standpoint, from the educational standpoint, fantastic, but when it comes to actually like being on a spaceship, you know, or the ISS or whatever for a long period of time, no, you're not cut out for that, right?
You can't do that,
But
the old guy does seem like he would be the most likely to be a plant then because of his age. But there's a possibility, and I'll just say this: old people sometimes just have spent like decades just honing their bodies, and it's like we don't know what he's packing underneath the shirt,
right?
And also, there's another thing. He might be just cracked at everything else, too.
Sure. Where it's the, hey, maybe you'll only get 15 years out of me, but you're going to get 15 years out of me.
You're going to get at least 10 to 15 good years out of me.
Right.
Right. That could be it, too. I do think, though, that he's almost a shoo-in not to make it, though.
Because of that?
Because of that.
Yeah.
But... it did seem a little bit odd that a 54-year-old was here amongst all these 20 to 30-somethings. You know?
Like Muta, we already talked about how he had a ton of trouble with things because he's in his 30s, right?
Oh, sure, but you know, Muta is not a bodybuilder or an athlete by any stretch of it.
Okay, that's true.
So this guy could be like an ex-athlete. And I'll tell you, a 54-year-old, like...
that like really has
wasn't
kept
Mike
in shape
Tyson
their
almost
time.
about to do another like fight or something, and then they like cancel it or something. But like, you know, if Mike Tyson was 54, I wouldn't put him in a athletic contest with any like 30-year-old, and
one of the
like they're gonna walk away. You know,
right?
Like,
one of the ways that I heard that kind of talked about is it's less a metric for like how good either one of them are, but just how much of a debuff aging is. You know?
Yes,
right?
exactly. Right. Aging is the ultimate debuff, but you can just still be so buffed up, you know, so built different
that
it's just
don't
like,
care.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I could whip all these youngsters into shape. Like, I know some guys or what have you that you take them and they're like 60. You do like an arm wrestling contest with them. They will absolutely destroy you. Wow. Just massive big hands, just
like
massive
Popeye
forearms.
you know,
yeah, and it's not even that they're that like bulging muscly. It's just you're like, oh, you're huge. Like you're just big. Like
Gotcha.
There are people like that. There are people like that where it's like you see their hand and you're like, oh my God, you're half giant. Like what? How old are you? 65. It's like, oh my God.
And you're saying that when you're already in the category that a lot of people would classify as half giant.
No, I know that's the thing is that age catches up to someone really quickly.
Sure.
But 54 is a large difference from like it being in the 60s.
Right. Reality is stranger than fiction. You know, it's you might think, no, that would never happen. And generally, absolutely. Do you see anyone else that's 54, you know, at this stage of the test? But, you know, could there be one person that's just like, nah, I got this?
Yeah. And good genes, clean eating, good, healthy, you know, exercise, lots of just general, you know, support with all kinds of other stuff and things like that. We've seen what Hollywood can do, you know, without plastic and stuff. So, who knows? This guy might literally be like the ultimate competitor for all we know.
I'm curious to see, though, how in-depth we'll get with the other applicants because, like, when I was thinking, like...
Obviously, slicked back hair, Yakuza-looking guy is the
with
one
the
where, like,
and
you know.
like, they, you know,
take a little call.
Because this is Space Brothers, not, you know...
JoJo's,
Right, exactly. Like, he didn't full-on just have, like, Kirei Kotomine's voice or something like that.
Or just purple energy radiating off him. Anything, you know.
But, like...
This isn't that kind of anime.
Right, this isn't that kind of anime. But... You know, he definitely had an out there design. But I was expecting that when we got to this arc, because 8 applicants, right, and 3 of them we already know pretty well, we'd be able to get actually pretty dang in depth into all of them. But we've got 15.
We might not.
That's very different.
Because I don't think they're going to be like culling people in before the 2 weeks is up. So we've still got a lot more exam time in terms of just actual episodes that we're going to be doing here.
Sure. Yeah.
Especially if we want to get in depth with any of them. Otherwise, we're going to be probably montaging through a couple of those 14 days, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong.
See.
We'll see. But yeah. You made it, Muta. You're in here with everybody. And I'd say you're doing pretty well. I would say Kenji, though, this is his environment.
Oh, yeah.
He probably looks like the best of everybody here.
Right.
As far as, like, my surface level analysis.
Yeah,
goes.
like I feel like from the perspective of the test supervisors, right? They've got their people where they're like, we're just checking for red flags at this point with these people, you know, and then we're actually checking to see if these people can like impress us, you know. And I feel like Kenji is one of those. Does he have a bunch of red flags that we missed or something? None? Okay, cool. You know, like...
The guy's a walking, just green banner of wholesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, shit. At least he's automatic top 5, you know?
Right. He'll fit in right next to Hibito. It'll be great. You know? Yeah.
Right. Definitely. But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the links up here. You can check out full-length timer reactions there as well, and any level of support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. So yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.